Let me ask you a question. What if I told you that right now, in this very moment, you have the power to change everything? That there's a simple formula that, if applied immediately, can shift your mindset, boost your energy, and create a life you've only dreamed of? The truth is, success, happiness, and fulfillment aren't random. They follow patterns. And today, I'm going to give you a powerful, easy to apply formula that will transform your life. Starting now. Transformation starts now. You don't need to wait for the right time. The time is now. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow? How many dreams have you put on hold waiting for the perfect moment? Let me tell you the truth. There is no perfect moment. The only moment that matters is the one you have right now. Right now, you have the power to change everything. Not next week, not next year, now. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who decide. It comes to those who refuse to stay the same. It comes to those who take action before they feel ready. Because here's the secret. No one ever truly feels ready. Fear, doubt, hesitation, these are all illusions that keep you stuck. Your mind will always look for reasons to delay, to play it safe. But safe never changed the world. Safe never built empires, safe never created breakthroughs, and safe will never give you the life you dream of. If you want change, you must create it. You must break free from the cycle of hesitation. You must step forward even when you're scared, even when you don't have all the answers, even when you're uncertain. Because action breeds clarity. The moment you take the first step, everything shifts. Opportunities you never saw before will appear. Strength you didn't know you had will emerge. Momentum will build, and suddenly you'll realize you were capable all along. You didn't need more time. You didn't need more preparation. You just needed to decide. So right here, right now, make that decision. Decide that your future starts today. Decide that your dreams are worth fighting for. Decide that you are done waiting, because the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the action you take in this moment. Now go and make it happen. Success is not an accident. It's not luck. It's not reserved for a chosen few. Success follows patterns. Every great achiever, every self-made millionaire, every world-class performer, they didn't stumble their way to the top. They followed a process, a formula, a set of principles that, when applied consistently, create predictable results. The problem is, most people never take the time to learn that formula. They chase quick fixes. They hope for shortcuts. They wait for a miracle instead of mastering the fundamentals. But the truth is, success is built on simple principles executed with relentless consistency. Take any area of life, health, wealth, relationships, business. There are proven strategies that work. If you follow them, you get results. If you ignore them, you struggle. It's that simple. Look at the most successful people in the world. They aren't guessing. They aren't winging it. They know exactly what works, and they do it over and over again. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on habits. They don't wait to feel inspired. They show up every single day and put in the work because they understand something most people don't. Success is not about what you do once in a while. It's about what you do consistently. Small actions repeated daily create massive results over time. Discipline beats talent when talent refuses to be disciplined. Persistence outperforms intelligence when intelligence is inconsistent. It doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't matter how much you know. What matters is your willingness to commit to a process and stick with it. The formula is simple. Find someone who has the results you want, study their process, apply it with intensity, and never stop improving. Because the moment you commit to mastering the fundamentals, everything changes. You stop relying on luck. You stop hoping for a breakthrough. You start creating success step by step, day by day. Most people will never do this. They'll start strong but quit when it gets hard. They'll get distracted, jump from one thing to another, never staying long enough to see results. And that's why they stay stuck. But not you. You know the truth now. You know that success isn't random. It's earned. It's built. It's created by those who follow the right patterns with unshakable discipline. And the best part, you can start today. Because once you understand the formula, success is no longer a mystery. It's a choice. Clarity is power. If you don't know exactly what you want, how can you expect to get it? If you don't define your goals, you'll never reach them. Most people wander through life with vague wishes, vague dreams, and vague intentions. They say, I want to be successful. I want to be happy. I want to make more money. But what does that even mean? How much money? What kind of success? What does happiness look like to you? Without clarity, your mind has no target, no direction, no focus. It's like getting in a car with no destination. You drive in circles, wasting time, wasting energy, and wondering why you're not getting anywhere. Clarity is the difference between wishing for something and achieving it. When you are crystal clear about what you want, everything changes. Your brain locks onto that vision like a guided missile. You start noticing opportunities that were invisible before. You start attracting the right people, the right ideas, the right resources. Not because they weren't there before, but because now your mind is focused. This is the power of clarity. So stop being vague about your future. Get specific. Define your goals with precision. If you want to be financially free, how much money do you need? If you want to be in the best shape of your life, what does that look like? If you want a better relationship, what exactly needs to change? The clearer you are, the faster you move. The more specific your target, the easier it is to hit. The greatest achievers in the world have one thing in common. They know exactly what they want. They see it in their mind before it ever becomes real. They don't leave their future to chance. They create it with intention, with vision, with absolute clarity. And here's the truth. You already have the power to do the same. You don't need permission. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You just need to decide. Decide what you want. Define it. Write it down. Make it so clear that you can see it, feel it, taste it before it ever happens. Because once you do that, nothing can stop you. Not fear, not doubt, not failure, because a mind that has clarity will always find a way. So don't wait, don't hesitate, get clear, and go after it with everything you've got. Emotions are the fuel of your life. They shape your decisions, they determine your actions, and they decide whether you give up or keep going. Emotions drive actions. If you don't feel something deep inside, you won't move. You won't push. You won't fight for what you want. Think about a time when you wanted something so badly that nothing could stop you. Maybe it was love. Maybe it was a dream. Maybe it was proving someone wrong. Whatever it was, you felt it in your soul. And because you felt it, you took massive action. That's the power of emotion. When your emotions are strong enough, you find a way. You stop making excuses. You stop procrastinating. You stop waiting for the perfect time. You just do it. Because the stronger your emotional connection to a goal, the harder you'll fight for it. People don't fail because they're not capable. They fail because they don't have a strong enough reason to keep going. They set goals, but they don't attach emotion to them. And when things get hard, they quit. But when you're emotionally connected to your vision, quitting is not an option. You'll go through pain, you'll go through failure, you'll go through setbacks, but you'll never stop because your emotions won't let you. That's why you must find your reason. Not just a goal, but a reason that makes you come alive. A reason that lights a fire inside you. A reason that makes you jump out of bed every morning, ready to attack the day. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's proving to yourself that you can do it. Maybe it's the pain of never wanting to feel small, weak, or stuck again. Whatever it is, connect with it, feel it, use it. Because when your emotions are strong enough, you become unstoppable. You stop listening to doubt. You stop caring about what other people think. You stop hesitating and you start moving. Because deep inside, you know that this is your time. You know that nothing will stand in your way. And you know that as long as you hold on to that feeling, you will do whatever it takes. So don't just set goals. Feel them, own them, let them consume you. Because when your emotions are strong enough, you will make it happen. Dreams are beautiful. They inspire you. They give you hope. They make you believe in something greater. But dreams without action are worthless. Action is the missing link. Without it, nothing happens. Without it, your goals remain ideas. Your vision stays locked inside your mind. Your potential goes untapped because success isn't about what you know. It's not about what you wish for. It's about what you do. How many people have great ideas but never act on them? How many people talk about what they're going to do but never take the first step? They wait. They hesitate. They tell themselves they need more time, more knowledge, more resources. But the truth is they don't need more time. They need more courage. Because action takes courage. It takes stepping into the unknown. It takes doing something before you feel ready. It takes risking failure, judgment, and discomfort. And that's why most people never do it. They let fear stop them. They let doubt hold them back. They tell themselves they'll start tomorrow, next week, next year, and before they know it, life has passed them by. But not you. You know the truth. You know that execution is everything. You know that every second you wait is a second wasted. You know that the only way to move forward is to take action now, Not when you're ready, not when it's convenient, now. Because once you take that first step, momentum takes over. You start building confidence, you start seeing progress. You start realizing that action creates clarity, not the other way around. You don't need to have it all figured out, you just need to move. Because motion beats meditation, progress beats perfection, and action beats everything. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, stop doubting yourself, make the call, start the project, take the risk, because no one is coming to do it for you. No one's going to hand you the life you want. It's up to you. And the only way you'll ever have it is if you take action now. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can build you up or it can tear you down. It can push you forward or it can hold you back, because your mindset determines your outcomes. What you believe dictates what you achieve. If you believe you're not good enough, you won't even try. If you believe success is for other people, you'll stay where you are. If you believe you don't have what it takes, you'll prove yourself right, because your mind will always find a way to confirm what you believe. That's how powerful it is. But here's the good news. You can change your beliefs. You can reprogram your mind. You can decide right now to think differently, to see challenges as opportunities, to see failure as a lesson, not an ending, to see setbacks as setups for a comeback. Because the people who win in life aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who refuse to stay down. They're the ones who see obstacles and say, I'll find a way. They're the ones who don't let fear, doubt, or negativity control them. They take control of their thoughts. They guard their mind like a fortress, because they know your mind is either your greatest weapon or your greatest enemy, and you get to decide which one it will be. So what do you believe about yourself? Do you believe you're capable? Do you believe you're worthy? Do you believe you have what it takes? Because the truth is, you do. But it doesn't matter if I say it. It doesn't matter if the world says it. It only matters if you believe it. Because the moment you believe it, everything changes. Your energy changes, your actions change, your results change. Not because the world changed, but because you did. So take control of your mind. Speak to yourself with power. Feed your mind with thoughts that strengthen you, not weaken you. Because at the end of the day, your life will always be a reflection of your mindset. And if you want to change your life, change your mind first. Every great journey starts with a single step, but that first step, that's the hardest one to take. It's where doubt creeps in. It's where fear tries to stop you. It's where your mind tells you to wait, to hesitate, to stay where it's safe. But here's the truth. Small actions create momentum. One step, no matter how small, unlocks massive progress. Because action fuels progress, progress fuels confidence, and confidence fuels more action. It's a cycle, and it all starts with that first move. Think about the times in your life when you've taken action. At first it felt overwhelming, it felt uncomfortable, but the moment you started, something shifted. You realized it wasn't as hard as you thought. You felt a sense of control, a sense of direction, and suddenly you weren't stuck anymore. Because the fastest way to destroy fear is through action. Fear thrives in inaction. Doubt grows in hesitation. But the second you take that step, fear loses its grip, because now you're moving. Now you're proving to yourself that you can. Now you're no longer just thinking, you're doing. And that's where transformation begins. Not in waiting, not in overanalyzing, not but in moving even when you're unsure, even when you don't have it all figured out, even when you feel resistance, because motion beats perfection, progress beats procrastination, and the smallest action is always better than the biggest intention. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start with what you have, where you are. Take the first step, no matter how small, because once you start, you build momentum. And once momentum kicks in, nothing can stop you. Everything you do, every decision you make comes down to two forces, pain and pleasure. They shape your behavior more than anything else. They control your actions, your habits, your destiny. You move away from pain, you move toward pleasure. It's wired into your brain, built into your survival. But here's the key. Most people let pain and pleasure control them. They react instead of taking control. They avoid discomfort even when that discomfort is the price of success. They chase short-term pleasure even when it leads to long-term pain. And that's why they stay stuck. But the people who win, they use pain and pleasure as tools. They rewire their mind to work for them, not against them. They link massive pain to staying the same. They link massive pleasure to taking action. And because of that, they move, they push themselves forward, they break through limits, not because they're stronger, not because they're smarter, but because they've trained their mind to associate the right emotions with the right actions. Think about something you've been avoiding, something you know you need to do. Why haven't you done it? Because on some level, you've linked pain to it. fear of failure, fear of discomfort, fear of change. But what if you flipped the script? What if you linked massive pain to not doing it? What if you told yourself, if I don't change, I will suffer? What if you made it clear, staying the same is more painful than taking action? You wouldn't hesitate. You wouldn't procrastinate. You would move because the cost of not moving would be too great. And what if you linked massive pleasure to growth, to progress, to becoming the person you were meant to be? What if you made success so exciting, so fulfilling, so powerful that you couldn't stop yourself from chasing it? That's the secret. That's how you reprogram your mind. You control pain and pleasure before they control you, because once you do, everything changes. Fear loses its power. Doubt disappears, and action becomes automatic. So stop letting old patterns dictate your future. Take control. Link pain to staying the same. Link pleasure to taking action. And watch how fast your life transforms. Every moment you stand at a crossroads. Every decision you make shapes your future. Big or small, your choices determine your destiny. The life you're living right now is the result of past decisions. Where you are, what you have, who you've become. It all started with a choice. And the choices you make today will define your tomorrow. Most people don't realize how much power they have. They drift through life reacting instead of deciding. They let circumstances dictate their path. They blame luck, blame the economy, blame other people. But the truth is, your destiny is in your hands. Because decisions, not conditions, shape your future. The difference between success and failure? Decisions. The difference between growth and stagnation? Decisions. The difference between living your dreams and settling for less? Decisions. And here's the key. The biggest decisions are often the ones you don't even notice. What time you wake up, how you spend your time, who you surround yourself with, what you choose to tolerate. Every single choice adds up. Every single choice moves you closer to your goals or further away. There is no standing still. You're always making progress or falling behind. And the fastest way to change your life is to change your decisions. Decide to raise your standards. Decide to stop making excuses. Decide to take control instead of waiting for things to change. Because if you don't decide your future, someone else will. And you weren't put here to live by someone else's script. You weren't put here to settle for average. You were put here to create, to build, to lead. And it all starts with a decision. A decision to demand more from yourself, a decision to take action now, a decision to stop waiting and start doing. Because your destiny isn't written in stone, it's written by the choices you make every single day. And right now, in this moment, you have the power to decide. No more waiting, no more hesitating, no more looking for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect opportunity. Because the truth is, there is no perfect moment. The only moment you have is right now. And the people who win in life, they don't wait, they don't ask for permission, they don't sit on the sidelines hoping something will change. They take control. They decide, they feel, they act instantly. Because waiting is the fastest way to kill momentum. You wait too long and fear creeps in, you overthink and doubt takes over, you hesitate and opportunities disappear, and before you know it, months have passed, years have passed. Your dreams are still dreams. Your potential is still locked inside you, and all because you didn't move when you had the chance, but not anymore. Because from this moment forward, you take control. You stop waiting for the stars to align. You stop waiting for approval. You stop waiting for confidence before you act. Because action creates confidence. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to decide. Decide that you will no longer be a prisoner to hesitation. Decide that your time is now. Decide that you will do whatever it takes to create the life you deserve. And when you decide, feel it. Feel the power of certainty. Feel the energy of commitment. Feel the shift inside you. The shift that says, I am in control, because that feeling is everything. It turns thoughts into reality. It turns fear into fuel. It turns hesitation into action. And once you act, the game changes. You build momentum. You create results. You prove to yourself that you are capable, powerful, unstoppable. Not someday, not when it's convenient, now, because your life will not change by accident. It will change when you take control. And that starts with a single decision, a decision to move forward no matter what. So make the decision, feel it in your core, and act instantly. No more waiting, no more second guessing, no more sitting on the sidelines while life passes you by. This is your time. This is your moment. And the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to take control. So step up, own your power, move with certainty, because the future doesn't belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who act. And when you decide, when you commit, when you take that first step, nothing can stop you.